Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. Glad to be back with you today. We've been kind of rambling around talking about this and that. And I've been telling you about the fact that we had no electricity. You know, we took a bath in a number 3 wash tub. We tried to do it at least ever on Saturday. One man said they didn't change the bath water in their tub till all the kids got washed, and said they had to wash the little one first because the water would get so dark they'd lose the little one in down in the tub. But anyway, that's probably not the truth. But I'll tell you what is the truth. We had no electricity, and you can't imagine how much you depend on electricity nowadays. One day they kept saying they was going to give us electricity. They was going to bring the poles all the way back there off the road and establish the high lines. But year by year went by, no. One day a truck come up there. It came up to our house and dropped off a whole group of poles. They were used, and they had the crossbars on them was used. And on those crossbars, they had those little, looked like lights, little things screwed on there for the wires to come across. And nowadays you can buy them in shops, antique shops, and it cost a little bit. Those little globe-looking things. Well, for pastime, us kids used to go out there and say, let's all go out and take the hammers and burst up some of those little things off there. And we didn't realize what we were doing. But year after year, the poles lay there. And at 17 years old, I went to joined the U.S. Navy, and I was gone for probably, I don't remember, maybe a year or two. I don't remember. And I've never told you, I don't think, about mail call on a ship. What they would do, a big ship we were on a destroyer. They call it a tin can, and the big ship would, if it was coming by where we were, it would bring our mail. I was on the USS Smalley, DD 565, and so they would shoot a line over to our ship. That's a rope in civilian terms. And then they would send mail bags from that big ship over to the little ship. And every once in a while, a helicopter, if we was close enough, helicopter would bring it out off of a aircraft carrier and hover over the fantail of the ship and drop those mail bags on the fantail of our ship. And then we would have mail call. And they would reach in the bag, Smith, yo, Jones, yo. And they would hand them their mail. Sometimes they never said Marler. and I knew that I just didn't have any mail. And being out there away from home, maybe being on the water for 2 months without seeing land, and you didn't get a letter, it made you feel bad. But one day, Marler, boy, I got up there and got my letter, and it was a letter from my mother. And she said, "Son, we have electricity." I knew they had taken those poles and dug holes and put them up all the way 9/10 of a mile from the house to the road. And I knew what had happened. And she said, when we got lights in the house, and when we turned the lights on for the first time, spiders ran everywhere. Oh, that was so exciting. And she told me that we was going to have a telephone, and she'd send me the number and so forth. And when I got to shore back in the States, I could call home. I just could not believe all of that. You know what? If you've lived it, I seldom ever flip a switch in the house and lights come on that I don't have a little extra appreciation. I think about it. I don't take it for granted. Oh, what does it mean to have air conditioning? It makes all the difference in the world. Hey, let's be thankful for what we have, because there are some countries that still are very primitive. And I know how that feels. God bless you.